Hello everybody, today we're going to be reading Diary of a Burnout Brother, also known as Rodrick's journal. I did read Frank's journal a couple of weeks back, so if you haven't watched that, make sure you go check that out. They're not really I don't think they're in the same universe or whatever, but if you like this, you might like that too. So yeah, anyway, make sure to subscribe if you like these videos and drop a like if you enjoy, and let's get straight into it. Tuesday. Went into the attic earlier today. I was looking for some things I could pawn off for a little cash that Mom wouldn't miss too bad. Found a picture of Greg from right before he went off to college. It has to be from the party when that Kinney guy sold his millionth book. He kept saying he couldn't have done it without Greg. Greg seemed so happy that day. I took it to Perry's Pawn and sold it for $15. Gonna get some smokes and whiskey. Friday. Van wouldn't start, so I had to walk to the LD show tonight. Loaded diaper show tonight. Fuel filter is probably clogged again. I'll check it out tomorrow. This one guy stopped me outside the bar and kept asking about Greg's books. Pretty sure he thought I was Greg. No, I'm Rodrick, his brother. After a while, I just walked away. Still pissed off that I spent years teaching Greg how to draw like that, and he wouldn't give me a cut of the money. What a dick. As soon as I got home, Dad started talking to me again about finding my own place. He's been talking about that for a couple months though, so I'll be fine. I was still thinking about Greg when I got back. Thought messing with Manny would clear my head, but it's just not the same anymore. Manny, wake up! You slept through the whole summer. Now it's time. Manny's not feeling it, bruh. Saturday. The van's fuel filter was fine. Think the starter might be busted or something? Went to the auto store and picked another one up. Spent most of the day with Blake. She didn't have any brothers, so even though Greg is a hometown hero, I'm always explaining all the BS around his books. She agrees that I'm definitely smart enough to have written books like Greg. After a while, we ended up rolling a joint and watching TV. Blake fell asleep on the couch around midnight. I love Blake so much. Every now and then I think about what she'd say if I asked her to marry me. Sunday. Screw my life. No, really, screw me. Tonight at dinner, Mom said she would talk to Greg and he's going to spend the summer here in Plainville. I think Dad was excited. He's been cleaning up the guest room non-stop since he got the news. I think he feels bad for giving Greg's room to Manny. Probably thinks sleeping in the guest room for a couple months will make Greggy dearest want to move back home. Personally, I'm going to try and camp out at Blake's house for most of the summer. I don't need Greg jerking himself off over how great he can write books. I swear to God, if I hear him say the name Jeff Kinney one time, I'm going to strangle him. So Greg published his journals and Jeff published them or something, I don't know. Wednesday. Wednesday means another show at the Depot Bar. I keep pitching to Bill that we go back to calling ourselves Loaded Diaper instead of just LD, because I think it's getting to his head. Not gonna change for you. Low down and know you won't stay true. he then turned Rodrick into a song. Had a couple beers with Bill and his wife until Blake showed up. She was telling me about some patient she had while we were loading up my drums. But then someone came up to us in the parking lot. Hey, great show, Rodrick. Well, crap. Guess I wasn't paying attention when Mom said what day Greg was getting back. Found out that he didn't need to go to the house first. He came out to the depot just to see me. Figures he'd be back in Plainville for 5 minutes and he's already flaunting his book money by wasting gas. Him and Blake ended up talking for 10 minutes until she got a call from her Mimi. So, from who? I don't even know. So she had to leave, which meant I had to ride home with Golden Boy Greg. Thought Manny would lose his mind when Greg got home, but that didn't pan out. Hey, it's good to see you, Bubby. Haha. Should have known Manny would side with him. There's two crap peas in a crap pod. Saturday. Greg's been home for 3 days and my life has never been worse. He's already taken Manny out for ice cream, gone clothes shopping with Mom, and spent time with Rowley. I swear to God I saw him and Dad playing catch in the yard. What a suck-up. Most of the time, I'm just trying to lay low. Blake's Mimi had another episode, so going over there is a non-option. I watch TV after dinner, but Greg is always telling Mom and Dad about some dumb college adventure. And then after we got put in groups, I found Shrog was at CalArts too. Who was CalArts? Like a college something probably, I don't even know. I think it was the college talk that finally made me snap. I don't know why I said what I said next, and it wasn't even that clever of a comeback, but I just had to get a word in somehow. Jesus, just put all this in one of Jeff's books, save us all the time. That's when we really started to get into it with each other. Save us all some time? What's that supposed to mean? It means while the rest of us bust our ass to get by, you just jerk off into your diary and sell it back to your family. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I could talk to Jeff and maybe he could set you up somewhere in... Why don't you and your boyfriend Jeff just screw off back to your publisher and write another book together? My boyfriend, Rodrick? Jesus, grow up. Just say you're jealous and move on. Move on to where? Go to call-outs with you so we could share a dorm together and go to class together and have... We both know you just hate me because I made it out of Plainville and you never left. I don't know what I expected Greg to say, but it wasn't that. He started to apologize when he realized what he said, but I already was out the door. I just needed to get out the house. Except the goddamn van still wouldn't start. I've been trying to fix this thing for a week and I really needed it to work. As I'm standing in front of my van, grease and tears on my face, Manny steps outside and says, "Say, stupid, did you put gas in it?" God damn it. I'm the stupidest guy alive. I siphoned some gas out of Dad's cart and drove off. I ended up at Lake Mitchell, right on the edge of town. Greg was right. Even when I ran away from him, I still couldn't make it out of Plainview. I lit up a cigarette, but it didn't change anything. I sat on the hood of my van for a while, just kind of thinking, until I heard someone else pull into the parking lot. "Mind if I sit here?" It was Greg. Mom must have told him to come find me, but he said he just wanted to talk. He talked about Greg almost losing his scholarship, me wanting to propose to Blake, how we grew up, what kind of people we wanted to be. That was when I spoke my piece. You were right. I think about me never getting out of Plainville for most of my life. I've been trying to get out of this town. Then Mom sends me one of your old diaries to her author friend, and then you just find this golden ticket out. I don't hate you, Greg. I'm jealous. You got a perfect chance to make something out of yourself, and you took it. How many chances have I been given, and I just didn't realize I'd been given them? How many more chances do I get, you know? Sometimes I think about how my life ended up. You, Mom, Dad, even Blake and my band. I've kind of always thought that they were holding me back. Like I'm this huge sunflower and you're all weeds, choking me out and blocking my sun. But now I'm not sure. Maybe I'm the weed. Maybe I'm the one holding me back. Wow. Yeah. You know, it's funny. For years, I wanted to put as much distance between us as I could. Now that I have it, I just want to hang out with you. 2 months later. Thursday. Well, it's official. I sold the van today. Didn't get as much as I was hoping for it, but it's enough to pay for some classes at Plainview Community College. Greg gave me the Kinney's number. He said that if I get my GED, he would pay for half my tuition. I can't lie, I definitely started crying. I can't think of another time someone showed me that they believed in me like that. Blake helped me pick out an apartment closer to school. It's small and cramped, but it's mine. I told Dad about me and Blake looking at places and he seemed happy for me. We talked for a bit, then he went up to the attic and got something. Here you go, Rodrick. You know when the time's right. It was Mom's engagement ring. I knew that's what it was because I had tried to pawn it so many times that Mom gave it to Dad for safekeeping. I tried to protest, but Dad kept saying he'd take the heat. I'm still at a loss for words. Greg headed home today. Honestly, I miss him a little. It's kind of funny. I spent so long pitying myself, blaming my problems on Greg. I never really thought about the future. I guess I never really thought I had a future. Like, I'm going to go to college in a few months, and I don't even know what degree I'm going to get. As I was packing up my room to move on, I found a trifold poster folded up on my bed with a letter written on top. This is a quick reminder that even weeds can do great things. At first I was confused, then I opened the poster board and I just laughed. And we have the Do Plant Sneeze iconic science fair project. If you know, you know. Anyway, that was Diary of a Burnout Brother. Hope you guys did enjoy. And let me know what I should read next, because like I'm running out of things to read, honestly. Like I've been trying to find like the best things to read for y'all. You know, I don't want to read like stuff that's like not complete. Like, you know, there's a ton of stuff. Especially, I used to read a lot of books that were like a lot of like these fan fiction that were like not even done yet. People ask for like, where's this part? And I'm like, about that. And yeah, so yeah, just let me know if you guys have anything you want me to read. I might read like 25 years later, but like that one's been read a lot. And like I also try and read things that haven't really been done before, like All Because of Uncle Gary, Oval Office. You know, not a lot of people read those, so yeah, I obviously read those. So yeah, anyway, hopefully for now, while I'm trying to just figure things out and read stuff, find new stuff to read, you guys can go check out all my videos. You know, there's hours upon hours of videos to watch, so hope you guys do enjoy those. And yeah, but just let me know what I should read, and First person to ask for pin gets it, because people always has to get pinned. So that's just how it works. If you ask for pin first, you get it. And yeah. Bye.